Hey, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this, all right?
I tried to take them out the streets, they took my heart away from me. Look, I could try, but I can't take them out. No, I can't take them out. I got police on my feet, I got my dog in the front seat. So if they run, oh baby, take them down. Take them down. I got some pain that's really deep, and that's what love calls to me. If this a price we pay, we won't buy. Cause we don't buy. No, they trying around the way, I threw my hand outside the boat to lift from home while we was taking off. Taking off, paid the price to beat up. Took some chances in the law. I get up here to my father. That's why I'm all I know things no things are. Oh, so I don't got no time to be lost. So I'm gonna go hard till it's paid off. You got one time, all you need is one time to fuck up everything.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the
started
state
off
of
with one line,
Texas.
out you ain't no sunshine.
In our G in Houston. Starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And running with power here. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Yeah, it is.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Short throw to Smith. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him from a loss.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Stroud on 3rd down now. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he's going to fight his way forward here here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's
Damn.
4. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Where the flag at?
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. You can look at the defense for these Texans. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. It's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. This will go to Henry out wide. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on the gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Stafford. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Stafford. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a way of accounting.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense is ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they ran the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So another shot at it now.
Shit.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Stroud. He's got it complete. And it's out on the carpet. And the Colts pick it up.
Bro, Bolton be.
Get the football at the 37-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your game.
Under a heavy rush and down.
Damn.
And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 7 yards on the carry there, and now they're staring at 4th down.
That was a good run, and again to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ends up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got it.
Ooh, that was crazy.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense could breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard.
I know he hates playing me, but
But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. And a quick throw here that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 7. Off of play action, here's Stafford. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Stafford. Check down here for Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Good.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this return is going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'm overused, and this is an important possession. But I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Stroud to throw it. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing now is Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
And that's what I like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look.
Oh! That's into a crowd and intercepted.
There he goes left side. And he will get all the way home, but he will take this.
We caught his ass.
At the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Stroud looking to throw.
Dancing to his left.
Oh my God, that was a dot.
Touchdown, Texans.
What a dot.
A 5-yard touchdown.
That was a dot.
The Texans are able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not have to go more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and 2.
And now Stafford's going to move it around.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
And this pass broken up. And the contact level time there. And now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on the punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at about the 14. And just shutting him off there.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. Let's see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got improved, don't you think? Everything they've been doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get on second down and Stroud. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Stroud here on 3rd and 1. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They run for it with Mixon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down 2nd and right of the yard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half. Stroud. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half running to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think if they have that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 25, here, second down and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Stafford here. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to a prompt halt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play action. Stroud down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll...
We're good. This league over.